Hi, it's Marianne from Maryland, and I'm here to share with you some of the amazing features of the Flipgrid camera. So let's get started. The exciting thing about the Flipgrid camera is right down here, I can always start in 3, 2, 1, and begin my presentation. In the midst of that, I can always pause it, add a wonderful custom sticker from my computer. And in this case, you'll see I've done a lot of work in theology, so I'm just going to add a custom sticker. And I can resize that custom sticker to come over here and then resume my video again. And that'll feature the custom sticker and discuss it. If I ever want to take something away, I can always do an undo. Okay. Another wonderful feature is adding different filters, and if students get nervous, they can pixelate themselves so that they don't have to have their image in complete formatting. So I'm going to just take away the filter there, and then I'm going to talk to you about the whiteboard feature. Now, the whiteboard feature is something that I like to use in English classes because students want to have kind of more of an interaction with their sentence parsing. So sentence diagramming for all of those who are not familiar. So I use both the whiteboard feature and the drawing feature, and I'm just going to draw the sentence line here, and we'll just do a simple sentence. And then I use the wonderful text features to create the sentence itself. So cat would be the subject, and we can always change colors for the verb, but we'll just say jumped. So a simple sentence, and then the students can continue their work there. So I'm just going to clear the whole board, get out of the whiteboard feature, describe the blackboard feature. Students can always use this feature as well. So we have inserting a photo, using the different boards, having that free drawing. And then let's just talk about beyond the filters and the text. So I'm just going to get out of that filter and the blackboard and talk about the stickers. The stickers themselves are a lot of fun to add some depth to what the students are doing. So if they ever want to resize something or tilt it, they can do all of these fun features within stickers. So they will graduate from their Flipgrid camera fun. So another thing I like to use when working with the different stickers is for the students to personalize messages. So we've done a personalization of messages to our 8th graders during quarantine. So it's just kind of a fun way of them to emphasize their student voice. So again, just quick things on the filters, different filters to showcase different fun. And then you have your text that you can add at all times. What I like about this is that the text can be moved around, it can be manipulated and used. And then you have your stickers, your drawing features, just wonderful ways for students to just personalize their Flipgrid boards and their Flipgrid responses to one another. They can always go to the next feature, and then they can add more, they can remove, and these are just another great way to use the Flipgrid resource. So thank you all. It's been amazing. I love the Flipgrid camera, so keep doing what you're doing. Some of the features I love about Flipgrid that I've been sharing with my colleagues, especially during the time of COVID-19, are the mixtapes. So what I'm able to do with the mixtapes is take a topic that I have instructed upon in my technology grids, and then allowed for each of those grids to have the best practices used in a mixtape for that particular topic. And then I can share that out to either another colleague or a particular grid pal in a different state. So that's kind of what I love about mixtapes, is it allows for that flexibility to show either best practices or even what can be approved on, just kind of like a way for best student voice, etc. The Disco library is another wonderful feature. It's an opportunity for me to share out information throughout the Flipgrid community, but also to get ideas from others, and then I can adapt them to my particular needs at my school, either for a teacher or for the students, and then it amplifies our community and student voice and choice. Speaking of Grid Pals, it's a wonderful way to reach out locally, but also nationally and internationally to individuals who are either teaching the same topic or teaching something that would integrate well with what my mastery objectives are. So it's a wonderful way to build that community on Flipgrid. The last feature that I kind of want to talk about that I really use a lot is co-piloting. Because I'm the technology teacher, I only see my students once or twice a week due to the rotations, and they consider my course in an elementary school like a specials. So what I get to do with my grids is then I co-pilot with their homeroom teacher, and then their homeroom teacher is allowed to access, to change, to adapt, and we can then collaborate as professionals within our community on particular projects. So for example, right now there are 3 teachers, myself included, who work on media projects that we can that we already have student permission from their parents and the school, and also our Catholic Schools office to use for marketing, etc. So it's a way for us to kind of use short video clips if we need to kind of promote what we're doing, but also promote what the students are doing, more importantly. So I really appreciate the fact that this is an online platform that allows for teachers' creativity when reaching their students, and given these present circumstances, it's just been an easier way for them to do video responses and then respond to one another, and for us to then share out using different methods. Either we can create a mixtape and then everyone can see from beginning to end for our rosary project and other things like that. So I really appreciate what Flipgrid is doing for us professionals in terms of how we grow and how we share information. So thanks so much, and Flipgrid on. Woo!